YouTube, Global Ceezy back in today. You feel me? And today, we're gonna speak on Colombian woman or dating in Colombia. This is my second time in Colombia. Met hella women, dated a few women, talked to a few women. I talk to women every day out here. I speak Spanish, so my experience might be different from another extranjero's experience. But I feel like I done got a pretty good sense of the Colombian woman and the culture here. And first, we're gonna get into some misconceptions or some common stereotypes or common occurrences for dating in Colombia for foreigners. So first, drugging. You feel me? Are all Colombian women drugging guys? And I'm gonna be honest, no, that is not true. Does it happen? Yes. Can it happen to your black ass? Yes. But these are a certain type of woman. You feel me? A lot of dudes want the baddest woman. A lot of dudes want women that don't even like them, that don't even have a connection with them. And sometimes dudes get got, which is understood. A lot of times dudes just get got, you know, playing Russian roulette out here. But I feel like the best way to avoid that is to find a woman that's in your class, that actually likes you, that has a connection with you, which is very easy out here because there's so much women. But a lot of times, you know, dudes want the baddest woman on the scene. Dudes like working girls, and a lot of times dudes just move sloppy out here, you feel me? If you ain't moving like a man who actually handles business and you out here just moving sloppy and goofy, they're always paying attention to that. One thing you gotta realize about Colombia, every foreigner from America is rich to them. As long as you a gringo from America, you're rich to them. One way I avoid this problem is I don't tell people I'm from America. I tell people I'm Jamaican. And one thing about Jamaicans out here is very respected. Jamaica is like the big brother to all the Caribbean islands. In most South America, they respect Jamaica. Jamaica has a long history and ties with this country. Music-wise, food-wise, culture-wise. Kind of like the same bloodline, but they speak Spanish here. So they definitely respect Jamaicans. They get excited when you mention Jamaica. But one thing I noticed here, they don't really respect gringos. When they see a gringo from America, all they see is money. And most gringos don't know Spanish. A lot of women tell me that. They be surprised by my Spanish. They love when I speak Spanish. They get attached when I speak Spanish and shit, you feel me? Because I don't just speak Spanish, bro. I've been learning Spanish for like 12 years in school. Top of my class, advanced Spanish every year in a white school. So, you know my shit's top of the top. All my Spanish teachers love me. Every other teacher hated me, but my Spanish teachers love me. My shit rolls off the tongue perfectly. You know, I speak it like a local. But as a gringo, yes, you are a target out here. And you'll see that every day that you're a target. You'll know every day that you're a target out here. And if you don't know, that's probably why you got got. Now, are Colombian women all gold diggers? No, that is not true. On the surface level, you'll feel like it. But honestly, Colombian women are very humble. Of course, at first, they're gonna want money and shit. They're gonna try to like test your temperature a little bit, maybe. Depends on where you meet her. But honestly, the girls I've really had connections with, they never asked me for $1. When we've gone out to eat, they've offered to pay me. They're very humble, very generous. And that's because I'm being my real self out here, bro. Like, I'm not moving like the president. I'm not trying to come out here and act like a rich in Colombia. That's what a lot of dudes do. And that's what a lot of women envy, you feel me? Because you think these women are just poor and just excited by that shit. These women like genuineness, bro. Yes, you do have status out here, automatically. Just being an extranjero. Just being able to be in these places and like have freedom, and you're not on the streets begging for money, especially as a black man. In Colombia, black men are kind of like lower class, you feel me? Latin America in general. So the fact that you're out here, it's a clear status symbol, the places that you're in. So of course, women are gonna want you a little more just because of your status. But a lot of dudes think they got it like that. Chances are, if you can't talk to these women and you don't got no charisma when you're talking to them, and you don't speak Spanish, chances are she's there just for your money and status. Now, prostitution. Let's talk about prostitution. Are all women prostitutes? Not all of them. But is it common here? I mean, similar to Thailand, all right, there's women that straight up do prostitution. There's women that half-ass do it, and they'll do it if like it's presented. Then there's women that don't do that, you feel me? There's women that actually are out here working for their own, that genuinely like foreigners. And I feel like that's pretty much anywhere. Every country got prostitution, bro. I feel like. Bro, I'm talking, my nigga. Every country got prostitution, bro. So it's about where you're looking and about what you attract. Estoy ocupado. Nos vemos. Jamaica. Sí, Jamaica. Ceezy.
Para más tarde,
Sí, sí. Gracias, bro, gracias. Ceezy.
6. Ok. Se encontré la invita.
Nos vemos.
¿Lo viste? 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 3 for 20,000 pesos Colombia.
Gracias, bro. Estoy hablando. But just like anywhere in the world, you're dealing with a regular woman and you got status, bro, she's gonna wanna see, like, you might have to invest a little bit of money, you know? I'm not saying like just give her money just to give her money, but like spend money on food. Show your appreciation for the woman, you feel me? In America, a lot of dudes feel like, nah, that's tricking off. I feel like as a man, if you're spending time with a woman and you value her and y'all got a connection, I mean, spend something. Buy her an Uber, bro. Buy her some food at the end of the day. But a lot of dudes in America thinks that's tricking. And Colombia is mad cheap, bro. So a Uber is like $3, $4. A meal is probably $3, $4. And they appreciate that greatly, trust me. One thing I know about Colombian people and just people in like third world countries, as a Jamaican, this is something I know. This is something I've always known. Just by like family. They think every like foreigner from America is rich. They're gonna ask you for money, yes. But they don't respect you for giving them money. They respect you more if you feed them. If you feed them and look out for them, that's what they respect more. They might take your money, yes, but they don't respect that shit. In a third world country, feeding someone and showing them love goes a longer way. So it's all about how you treat people and how you talk to them. And that brings me to the next point. Colombian women are very easy to talk to, very easy to relate to for me, in my experience. If a woman likes you here, it's gonna be easy to talk. They'll carry the conversation. Especially if you speak Spanish. Like, if you speak Spanish, they'll be more than happy to talk to you. Not every one of them, obviously. Like, some of them might not be single. Some of them might got their own shit going on, or she just don't like you, bro. She's not interested. But yeah, if she likes you, bro, she's interested. Even if she's not, most Colombian women are good people. They're open to having conversations. A lot of them actually like to learn about you, and they actually want to hear what you have to say, and they want to relate to you, you feel me? They're very respectful. They'll smile with you. They'll talk with you. They're very charismatic, you feel me? Very charismatic. Most of the times out here when I've met girls, when I've locked in with girls, first of all, as a young black man like me, everybody stares at you a little bit, you feel me? Young and black out here doing your thing. It's not really common. And then the women out here like how I carry myself too. They like how I carry myself for a young man. So out here, it's easy to pick up on choosing signals, but every woman I've locked in with, we just hit it off right away, you feel me? Like having deep conversations right away. And Colombian women, they love telling you about themselves. They love talking about like their family. They'll show you their appreciation for black skin, you feel me? It's one thing I notice a lot here too. They'll tell you, I got somebody in my family that's black like you. They'll be like, we the same color, negritos. And music, bro, music. One thing Colombian women love is music and dancing, bro. And for me, as a Jamaican man, as a Caribbean man, as a Bayesian man, music is the way to every girl's heart for me, because I know how to dance, you feel me? All I gotta do is play some music. All I gotta do is just pull up on them and dance. And then women fall in love like that anywhere. But especially Colombian women, that shit works the best because they actually got rhythm. They actually know how to dance. They know music. So when you start dancing with them and then they realize you can dance, they just fall into your arms, bro. That's one thing about Colombian women. We at the beach today, by the way. Early morning. Sun ain't really out yet, but it's coming. But yeah, the thing about Colombian women is they're very passionate. They're very like open-hearted. So music is like the way to their heart, bro. And Colombian women are very romantic. So if you know anything about Spanish, you know Spanish is a romance language. So me being a natural Spanish speaker, in Colombia, it's easy to flirt with women. It's easy to like show a woman that you like her just by speaking regular Spanish, but it's about the accent and the way you like speak, you feel me? The charisma in your tone. That's one thing about Colombia. It's normal to be like charismatic and like romantic when you talk. It's normal to call a woman mi amor, you feel me? It's normal to tell a woman she's beautiful out here. And they love that shit. They smile. They'll give you the best hospitality. They'll talk to you with respect as a man. That's just how Colombian women are. They possess that feminine energy, but they're also pretty confident too. That's the thing. They're not just like feminine and submissive as they're pretty confident when they speak, which I like. That's what I like in a woman. I like that little tension, that, you feel me, that fierceness in a woman still, as well as being feminine. So that's a perfect fit for me. I like a woman that's a little outgoing and, you know, not really like insecure and shit. So yeah, terms of endearment are big out here. You feel me? That's the way in the door. It's also respect as well. Flirting out here, it's never gonna be like you coming on too strong, you coming on weird. That's just part of the culture. It's a romantic culture. But do they like black men? I'm gonna be honest. There's certain types, you feel me? Just like anywhere in the world, there's certain women that like black men. There's certain women that like white men. There's certain women that value their white skin. There's certain women that value being a morena, value being a dark-skinned woman. One thing you'll realize about Colombia, it's one of the most diverse countries racially. There's Colombian cities that's all black. There's Colombian cities that's all like, you know, Spaniard. There's people that's all mixed, you feel me? And then most of the tourist places, you'll see it's a variety of people. Places like Cali, places like Medellin, places like Cartagena where we at right now, which is kind of my favorite so far. Been to Medellin as well. Medellin's more like, you know, mezclado, which is like that Mexican look. Most people are that Mexican look or like that Spaniard look. There are black people there too. But Cartagena, as you can see, we are on the Caribbean coast. You know, this is the Caribbean coast part of the island. A lot of black people here, a lot of black natives. Don't get me wrong, there's women from all colors and shapes and sizes that like black men as well. If you're a foreigner, if you're from here, I wouldn't say it's as common. Like if you're a black Colombian, I wouldn't say it's as common for you to get like a lighter skinned woman or a woman that, like, you feel me? In Colombia, all you gotta do is talk. All you gotta do is talk and have charisma. But there are a lot of women that literally love black men, you know? And one thing you'll realize about Colombia too, a lot of them aren't like built like us. A lot of them have like a more short stature. A lot of people walk a certain way here. They got the island little walk. So my style here, it stands out a little bit, you know? The way I dress, the way I carry myself, and that's what women like about me. Anywhere in the world, the way I carry myself. I'm not the handsomest guy in the world. I'm not Mr. Guapo or no shit like that, bro. Women just like how I carry myself, especially older women. But yeah, Colombian women, sweethearts, bro. Very affectionate. They'll show you love off the bat. So I've dated women in Cartagena, and I also got some girls in Medellin too that I keep in touch with. And honestly, one thing about Colombian women, they'll always hit you up, like randomly on WhatsApp. They'll just hit me up after a while of not talking. I'll be thinking they forgot about me, but they'll just hit me up, you know? They'll just hit you up, see how you doing, talk to you. Thai women do this too also. They'll hit you up randomly, see how you doing, see what you on, see how you've been. They'll comment on your post or whatever on WhatsApp or Instagram. If you know anything about Colombian women, relationships are big for them, you know? And when you come here, you're gonna realize like a lot of women are in relationships. They're not all just running around looking for a foreigner to sleep with and shit. And they're big on family. Like if you have any Colombian woman on your WhatsApp or Instagram or whatever, they're always posting about their family. They're always posting their kids, you know, they're always talking about their kids with you. They're always like overexcited to talk about their children or their family, you feel me? Or to show you their kids. A lot of them like to have kids young, at a young age, so you'll think a woman is way older and shit, but she's like 23. It's happened a lot to me. Like a lot of women will like look older to me, and then I'll find out they're my age and stuff, you know? And a lot of women think I'm a young ass here. So out here, for a young black man, it's kind of different. A lot of women will like you and stuff, but they'll be like, you're too young or whatever. And it's not like a money situation. It's not like that, a maturity situation. That's just the culture out here. Like as a young man, some woman told me the other day, like, you're not an adult till you're 28 or some shit here. And I was like, nah, I'm a grown man, you feel me? But she's telling me like, no, in Colombia, you're still a niño. And I was dating this girl that's 23, and people kept looking at us and saying like, you guys are very young. And I was trying to do stuff in public, like public affection, and she was like, no, we're too young, you feel me? I'm like, what? In America, bro, you're 18, you're a grown man. So I don't know, it might be different here, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. That'd be a little weird to me, like people keep looking at me like I'm a young ass, you know? But I'm like, nah, I'm grown. I feel like the women like that even more as a young man. There's a lot of dudes out here, they're older, you know? Like in the club the other day, this older black dude, he looks at me and he's like, hold on, you a young motherfucker out here. I'm like, yeah. He's like, what made you come out here? You feel me? And I'm like, but this is something I get like every day, bro. People just stare at me like, why is he young and black, but he's not from here, you know? So it's like, what the f does he do? How does he have money? Where is he from, you know? But that's what makes women more intrigued, you know? Especially when you're a young man, you move like a grown man, you got charisma, you know how to treat a woman. Oh God, out here you sanction. And if, yeah, Colombian woman, easy to get along with, you know? Easy to go on dates with too. The thing about women here, they love going out, they love doing stuff. It's easy to meet up with them, it's easy to link them, they're easy to communicate with, like over the phone too. They're just friendly people, like, same with Thai women. Like in Thailand, it's easy to link with a woman, it's easy to go somewhere on a date. It's easy to have them take you out, you know? When I was in Medellin, I ain't gonna lie, my girl in Medellin, We still talk to this day. I talked to her like 2 days ago. She hit me up. She seen I was in Cartagena. She was trying to bring me on a date, but I was like, it was my first, it was my first Colombian chick. We hit it off though, like great charisma, great vibes. We was dancing and shit like that. But I didn't know, like, I'm still thinking like, yo, all these women is out to get you. You gonna get drugged, but nah. Like, we were supposed to go on a date, you know? She was supposed to take me to the mountain or some shit and show me. But I kept thinking like, nah, she gonna rob me, kidnap me or whatever. So like, I kind of flaked on her. And I know she was like disappointed in that shit, but I just felt like I just had to play it safe, you know? I was like, why is this shit so easy, you know? I was just wondering like, why is it so easy? Feel me? I was like 20, this is back in April, so like, I was 21. She was only 23, but like, she was like grown. She got a kid in. So I was a little iffy, but the more I've been out here, the more I realized like these women actually want to do shit. These women actually want to go on dates around their city. They like showing you their city, you feel me? They like showing you their culture. They like teaching you about the culture. And they love hearing you speak Spanish, that's the thing. That's one thing too, they love hearing you speak Spanish as a foreign man. They love food, they love cooking. If you talk about cooking, they face light up, they're gonna tell you everything they know how to cook, which is what I love in a woman. I love a woman that can cook. As a Caribbean man, a woman that can't cook is like useless to me. It's all about what you're looking for, you feel me? It's all about if you know how to bring out the genuineness out of a woman. That's what Colombia is about. Same with Thailand, same with anywhere in the world. But the thing about most third world countries as a foreigner, they're just gonna like play to whatever type of guy you are. And if you're not a guy that genuinely relates to these women and can bring out that realness out of them and bring out like the real them, you're just gonna get whatever. So if you actually know their love language here, you're gonna be good. Y'all gonna be locked in for good. But take your time out here, bro. Like, just cause y'all hit it off fast don't mean that's your woman. Don't mean that she don't got other guys. Don't mean that she don't got a life and a past and a present and a history or whatever. It just means that y'all vibing, you know? But yeah, just take precaution when you out here. Be respectful, be nice to every woman you meet. But be careful, because there's a lot of women out here to choose from. A lot of dudes just go for straight beauty and body. Because every woman in Colombia is thick. Every single woman, grannies is thick. Every woman is built like, you know, thick. You feel me? Strong. I'll say like maybe 70% of them or 80% are built like strong, thick. You know, everything a black man want. If you just following culo around, you might get got, you know? Just come out here and be genuine, bro. Find genuine connections. It's easy out here, bro. If you speak Spanish, it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy as far as like the women are just easy, but I'm saying like it's an easy flowing country. It's an easy vibe here. In Colombia, nothing's too complicated, bro. Everybody's pretty laid back. Everybody's pretty chill, easy to talk to. For the most part, people are humble. If you're trying to fuck with the bad bitches everybody want, you might run into some, you know, you might run into some attitudes and shit like that, yeah. But it's all about what you looking for, you feel me? A lot of dudes simply just want the youngest, baddest bitch with the biggest ass, the BBL. Whatever. I like women that I can learn from. I like women that's a part of my journey, you know? Like, yes, out here you will get bad bitches, but that don't mean that she's for you. You feel me? When you're a foreign man in Colombia, a lot of women are gonna stare at you. A lot of women are just gonna come around you. A lot of women are gonna be sweet to you. Well, in my experience, you feel me? I don't know about y'all. Women just like how I carry myself. And then you gotta be able to talk to the woman. That's the thing. You gotta be able to talk to the woman. Talking to women out here is fun for me because it's like I'm still practicing my Spanish and I'm learning from them too. So I'm still in that phase where I'm learning from every woman I meet. I'm still in that vibration of having fun. I'm still in that vibration of being grateful. So that's the thing out here. But yeah, bro, Colombia is that spot. When you come out here, that's what it's gonna be like. Let me know y'all experience dating Colombian women. I will say too, buenas, no ahora, ahora no. And I will say though, I met Colombian women in America or elsewhere, other places too. Same vibes mostly, same vibes. They might not with you, but at the same time, they're pretty easy to talk to, pretty humble. You know, pretty generous people. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Colombian women and dating in Colombia. I feel like, yes, you can find a wife here. I feel like whatever you want, you're gonna find a woman that's on the same thing, same tip, or just like just want to be around that, you know. But yeah, Colombia. Come out here if you speak Spanish, test it out. Even if you don't want a woman here, just come here, vibe with the people, check it out. Stay safe, stay on guard. Global Ceezy, we out. Bow. I forgot to add, also I have had a woman come over to the spot. You know, I had a girl stay over the other night. Like, I was wary. Like, I always hear the stories of dudes letting girls over their spot and this happening, that happening, you feel me? So honestly, I was nervous as shit, you know, to let her come through. She was trying to come through like the first night we dated, you know, but I didn't let her. Then a few days later, I went to this concert. She was trying to come with me, but she kind of lives far. She was willing to hop on the bus, which is 3 hours to come here, you feel me? So that was like a sign that, you feel me, she was really fucking with me. And then she did end up coming over the next day, and she took the bus. Then I got her an Uber from like El Centro, and that was like a clear sign that she wasn't on no like gold digger shit or like finesse shit. Like, she was grateful for the Uber. Like, she was grateful for the Uber. She came here, she respected my space. She respected the ladies that live here. She made herself at home. She was also surprised that I let her sleep over, you know? Usually in Colombia, you hear stories of dudes bringing women to their crib and then they get drugged and robbed and then they wake up, everything's gone. You feel me? I got security and shit, you feel me, 24 hours. I wasn't really worried about that. It was just more of like bringing around, not knowing what to expect. So it's all about like finding the right woman. And again, she didn't ask me for no dollar. She didn't want nothing from me. She didn't want no money, nothing. We was just vibing, you know? Took her to the chicken shop down the street. She was offering to PayPal me for the meal. I was like, nah, don't worry about it. You feel me? But hey, Global Ceezy, we out. Pow!
Just keep it 100, bitch, don't lie to me. I got real niggas on the side of me. Self-made bitch, I have my salary. Now I'm making movies in reality.